Hello everyone and welcome to a quick Gadgets360 unboxing. Now before we go ahead, be sure to subscribe to the Gadgets360 YouTube channel and don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you're the first to know about our new videos. And today we have with us the HTC U11 Plus for unboxing. So before going any further, the HTC U11 Plus looks like a Plus variant of the HTC U11 which was launched somewhere earlier last year. For starters, the HTC U11 Plus looks like a Plus version of the HTC U11 which was launched last year. So without waiting any further, let's quickly unbox and see what do you get in the box of the HTC U11 Plus. So with the box out, I think the first thing you would see is the HTC U11, this beautiful color. The HTC U11. Then you have the charger, which is Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0 certified, and it would be an 18-watt charger, so you can charge the phone up quickly. To USB Type-C cable, so the phone has a Type-C port at the bottom, and you get a USB Type-A to a USB Type-C cable. Apart from that, you get a set of USB Type-C earphones, which means that there is no 3.5mm headphone jack on the phone. You also get a bit of ear tips. Apart from that, let's see what we have below the compartment. It is a solid case of sorts. Yeah, it's a case for the phone which you can use with the phone to keep it scratch free. Apart from that, you have the SIM ejector tool, which is kind of unique. It is the shape of a nano SIM with HTC cutout, which it does look trendy. Apart from that, you have a microfiber cloth so that you can keep the display clean, and you have the USB Type-C to the 3.5mm headphone jack port, so you can use your existing headphones with the new HTC U11 Plus. So now that we've seen what all do we get in the box, we'll quickly slide the box aside. So now that we have the HTC U11, let's go ahead and check the phone out. The first thing that is striking about it is the color, and as you can see, it's actually a fingerprint magnet. It's a mirror kind of a finish, and you can actually see yourself quite clearly on it. Wow, the color is something interesting. That is what would make this phone stand out among the rest. And let's go ahead, power it on, and while we are powering it, let's talk about specifications. So the first thing you would see is the big 6-inch display, which is Quad HD Plus in resolution, which is roughly 1440 by 2880 pixels. The beautiful display is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 5, and the phone has a good feel to it, a good bulk to it, and it weighs somewhere around 190 grams, so 188 grams to be precise. Apart from that, at the back you have a 12 megapixel camera with HTC's ultra pixel technology, have a fingerprint scanner right below the camera, and a dual tone LED flash along with a couple of microphones all throughout the phone. So you have, I guess, one microphone on the top, one right next to the camera, one at the bottom over here, and one right next to the USB Type-C port. So it looks like you have 4 microphones on the phone, and this is what the first look would look like. It's a 6-inch display, which is quite good, and it's the new 18:9 aspect ratio, which means that it has thin bezels on the side, whereas it has slightly thicker bezels on the top and the bottom. It has an 8 megapixel selfie camera, and the phone is IP68 certified, which means that it is dust and water resistant to some extent. Powering the phone is the Snapdragon 835 processor, and it has 6 GB of RAM. Well, this particular model has 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage. Now let's see what kind of a SIM tray slot do you get with the HTC U11 Plus. It looks like a dual SIM hybrid tray, so you have one nano SIM slot and the second nano SIM slot, or you can put in a micro SD card slot. So with this particular phone, you have 128 GB of internal storage, which we think should be enough. So you can put in 2 nano SIM slots and live with the internal storage that you get on the phone. So let's go ahead and set it up quickly. And now that we have set the device up, it is asking us to set up Edge Sense. So Edge Sense is something that was there on the HTC U11 as well, which had edge sensors on the side of the phone, wherein you can use a function by simply squeezing the phone. So as you can see here, these are the edge sensors. It's there on the Pixel 2 and the Pixel 2 XL as well, wherein for the Pixel devices, basically when you squeeze the phone, it launches the Google Assistant, whereas on the HTC U11, you can basically squeeze it and make it launch a particular app, or launch the assistant if you want, or launch the camera. So that is how it is. Now we have gone ahead with, and we have set the Edge Sense up, and we're going to skip the fingerprint scanner for now, setting up. So you do get the option on the phone to set up some popular apps, which will add to more bloatware if you're not interested in it. So you can uncheck what all you don't want to add and go ahead and finish setup. Yes, the phone's completely set up. Let's go ahead and check what is the HTC U11 Plus running on. So the device is running on Android Oreo. So it has Android Oreo out of the box, and it runs with HTC's Sense UI on top, which is, I think it's quite popular among people who like using HTC phones or have been using HTC phones for a while now. So HTC Sense is what you get on top of Android Oreo. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the first look of the HTC U11 Plus. We will be reviewing this device, and you will need to stay tuned for a thorough, detailed review of the HTC U11 Plus. Thanks for watching. For more news, reviews and features, log on to Gadgets360.com.